What's up, friends? My name is Miranda. This is Miranda in the Wild, and I'm standing in this pristine field of snow because I'm going snow camping for the first time. And so is my dog, and she doesn't know it yet. Yeah! This is not easy.
It is 26 degrees.
I'm dripping with sweat. Right in the gut. Ow! This is the best. So yeah, snow camping. This is my show, gosh darn. So I'm out here in the Methow Valley in Washington. It is wintertime, obviously. As someone who really likes camping in the warm seasons, I would not really have considered snow camping, but it is an awesome way to get out in a season that most people don't camp. And then of course, if you are someone who likes to snowshoe or ski, you can really put yourself in a camping situation to be able to get to those recreational opportunities. Put yourself in a camping situation to be able to get to those recreational opportunities. Nailed it. Put that on a t-shirt. Since I'm just camping and I'm not backpacking, I actually hold a sled full of stuff down here. It's the first time I ever went camping. I feel like I brought a lot of extra stuff. So in many ways, this just feels like the first time camping again. Camping for the very first time. Like it. My plan is to go stomp over to that tree behind me and then stomp out a place to set up my tent. Let's camp. The snow is so deep. All right, so I'm gonna stomp down a little pathway to where my tent's gonna go. My snowshoes. It's like even though you sink into the snow initially, you just kind of keep sinking because there's so much of it. Get in there. This feels ridiculous. All stomping along next to each other. Okay. Ah! Faster! Hurry up! Ah! Right. Yeah! We did it! Oh, watch out, watch out! Oh my god! That was fun. I enjoyed that. So I stomped out a pathway from where my stuff is on the trail out to where I'm going to camp. Now I'm going to stomp down a platform for my tent. Obviously, I can't just put my tent down on top of this floofy snow because it'll all just sink in. Let's get to work. It's very good. It's delicious. My legs are already tired. Oh my god, I'm breathing so hard. Oh my god, out of breath already. Okay. This is hard work. I didn't expect it to be this hard.
It doesn't need to be this big. Like 3 times as big as you would.
So much for being concerned about being cold. We're on a roll now. No more stopping at the corners. Okay. I'm really breathing hard. Okay. This is not easy. Man, if only I had 4 other people here with me to help. So I've done my first pass over where my tent platform, where my tent is gonna go. As you can see, the snow's just all cut up and I need it to be totally packed down and flat. Back to stomping. Excuse me. Hi! Oh, look who made it! Welcome home! You wanna help stomp with your big fat feet? No? Can't imagine why, it's so fun. Okay, this is looking pretty good, but I think I'm gonna get the sled and just shove it around in here and flatten all this out. That's way more work, but I think it worked really well. Yeah, I think this is ready because it's not the snow feels really compact. It feels more like walking on dirt than it does like walking on cotton candy. Not that I've ever walked on cotton candy, but one can imagine. So since this is kind of firm, pretty well packed, I'm still sinking a little bit. I think this will be fine for setting up my tent. Let's set up camp. So first up is my tent. This is the Base Camp 4 tent. This is actually a extended season tent. So it's not a winter tent, but it's gonna have a little bit more protection from the elements than like a summer weight or a spring tent. This is my first time using this tent also. I'm excited to test it out. Oh, it's looking like a tent now. Oh, oops, that's not right. Everything's a little harder with gloves on. Oh, there's another pole. Oh, that's for the fly? Yes, I hope so. Every tent is different, just like people. This is hard to do with gloves and snowshoes. Done. Oh, a big honker of a tent. This is a freestanding tent, meaning that it doesn't technically need to be staked to get all the floor space on the inside. Since it's not windy at all, I probably don't even have to stake the tent, but I am going to. Cool. This pole sleeve right here is actually what's gonna pull, like give me a vestibule on the side, which is just like a covered patio on a tent. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spin the tent around. Excuse you. Ta-da! Ooh, I got lightheaded. Isn't this cool? Isn't it neat? This has all in all taken probably like twice as long as it would take me to do this in the summertime. I'm really sorry. I think that is it. I think we're all set up. Now it's time to put all my stuff in my tent and get cozy. What do you think, Pops? She's like, when do I get to go inside and sleep? No, come on. So I actually have two sleeping pads with me. I have my Thermarest closed cell foam, solid foam pad, and then I also have my air pad. This air pad has, I think, an R value of like 4.2 maybe, so it's a winter pad, but this is gonna add some extra warmth in addition to that. Just like crouching on the floor of this tent, I mean, obviously it's on snow, no duh, but I can really tell it's on snow because my legs are getting cold. If you've never seen one of these before, this is a pump sack for my sleeping bag or sleeping pad, so that I don't have to blow my own like bacteria-ridden breath into it. This is my 0 degree sleeping bag. Also the first time that I'm using this because I've never had a reason to before. All right. Oh, hi. Hey, you. My cute pillow. It's got birds on it. Got some solar-powered lanterns I want to charge. Liner, just in case. I might not need you, so I'll put you over here. I'm actually going to put this rumple blanket down on top of my sleeping bag, or my sleeping pads. Again, because I'm going to let my dog in here, and I don't want her to like accidentally punch a hole in my air pad, so this helps make a difference. I know I brought a lot of stuff. I know, but why not? Brought my bear canister, just because it's like my safety blanket. I probably don't need a bear canister out here. I think you need a bear canister for snow camping. Are there any animals that don't hibernate in the winter? Squirrels, cats, fox, deer. Yes, deer canister. This is Nala's sleeping pad and sleeping bag. She sleeps in it most of the time, but sometimes she gets too cold and then ends up just sleeping with me in my sleeping bag. Probably get my dog. Where is she? She's somewhere. Hi, doggo. Come on in. She's gone. Okay. paws off? Hi. So these are solar, ooh, I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to talk about something else, but I haven't changed my clothes in 3 days and I just got a whiff of myself and I smell like onions. So I'm hanging up my lights. These are solar lights. And yeah, I'm gonna put them inside my tent and like kind of over this front part of the door. A little ambiance. Since it's gonna be dark so early, it'd be nice to have a little bit of like cozy lighting so I'm not just sitting in the dark by the light of my headlamp. I like these lights because they can be charged through like solar power, but then they can also be charged, like plug them into a USB port. I actually think they're really awesome for the van as well because you can charge them in the car, like on their way to the on your way to a destination. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be really nice when it's dark. Wow, it's so cozy in here. What do you think, Doglet? Do you like it, little noodle? So yeah, but here's my tent setup. There's my dog, there are my lights, there's my sleeping bag, which is very color coordinated, and my rumple blanket. So I'm hoping that I'll be warm enough, but if I'm not, I also ended up bringing like an extra blanket, an extra sleeping bag, a liner, and then I'll be sleeping in my base layer, my like wool base layer, top and bottoms. I could even sleep in my down booties if I wanted to. A couple things that I do to sleep warm include pouring hot water into a Nalgene like this. Nalgenes actually can take boiling water, like won't damage the bottle. So you can put hot water in here and then screw it really tight. And actually if you put this like between your legs, it hits your femoral artery and that can help like warm your entire body, which is pretty cool. And then in addition to that, I also have a buff that I have around my neck, and I'll probably sleep in this as well as in my beanie. A few other kind of weird tips that I've heard for sleeping warm include like doing a little bit of exercise in your sleeping bag. So one thing that I used to do is like kind of do sit-ups or crunches inside my sleeping bag. Also apparently like eating a snack, and if you have to poop, you're supposed to poop because apparently your body thinks your poop is an organ or something and then tries to heat it. Don't ask me about the science around that, but apparently if you have to go to the bathroom, you're supposed to do that to stay warmer at night. And then of course my doggo has her own sleeping bag and sleeping pad, but again, I'm also gonna have a blanket for her to sleep close to me if she needs to, just, you know, because she gets cold easily, and she has also never snow camped.
No.
Ah! I like pulled my stove out and it hurt my little finger. Okay, it's time to make lunch, and the soup that I'm actually eating for lunch is a dehydrated carrot lentil soup that I made. Because you all have asked for it, I do have a dehydrated meals video coming up, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll show you how to make that soup along with a few other things. Chunk of snow up my butt. So I've got my Snow Peak Gigapower stove. I love this stove, and especially in cold weather, I'm really grateful for the piezo lighter on it because I am hopeless with actual lighters. All right, so we're gonna boil 12 ounces of water. Just blow dirt out of here. It's fine. The stove uses isobutane propane fuel. It actually takes considerably longer for stuff to boil when it's cold outside. Still smells a little bit like hot chocolate, but it's probably fine. Yeah, lentil carrot hot chocolate soup. Nala's the very best dog. She's an adventure dog. Loves adventure. Party girl. Oh, it's about boiling. Sweet. Oh, I didn't bring my spork. No! What'll I do? So I give this a little shake, and that should kind of mix it together and get it to rehydrate. Looking pretty good. It's so good. Do I have soup on my face? Oh no, soup on my tent. This soup is so good. So I'm actually going to eat some bars as well because you have a higher caloric need when you're out in the cold. So I want to make sure that they get enough calories. Yum.
Your yum reaction is like disgust as well. It's like it's like. Ugh.
Oh, it was hot. I like felt it go through my body. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stamp out. No, I'm not gonna stamp out anything. I brought a shovel with me. I'm gonna use the shovel to like dig out a little spot over here, and maybe try and build like a seat. We're gonna see how it goes. So I guess what I need is like, if this is where my seat is, right here, hi, then I need to dig out this part right here. Yeah? Wow, look how deep this snow is. Right. So apparently for snow camping sites, it's supposed to be, or you're supposed to have at least a minimum of 4 feet of snow so you don't end up, so you basically protect the vegetation, like the stuff growing underneath the snow. We absolutely have that here. We probably have like 6, even more feet of snow. So we're doing it right. So what I'm thinking is, so like this is where I just packed down with my feet, so like I know that this will hold my body weight. So my thought is that I'll like keep this kind of as my bench, go like a little bit further this way, and then dig this out a little further so that I can sit here and have like a little spot for my feet. Okay. This looks like chaos right now, but I think I'm doing it. Okay, cool. So now for the seat. This is Chez Miranda, Miranda's Cafe. We serve dehydrated soup here and carrot sticks. All right. Oh, whoa, this is the best. I didn't realize I'd like sitting in snow so much. Dudes, this is the coolest thing in the world. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go to the cafe. My snow camp cafe is called Miranda's Baristro. So it was really fun to build this thing out, and I feel like I can keep going and just like make a full seating area. But it's starting to get dark, so it is now time to build a bunch of snow people. I haven't built a snowman since I was probably like 7 or 8, so we'll see how this goes. Can't be that hard. Great, to building.
I see you.
All right, here we go. I lost it. It is a ball. Ah! I'm gonna get you. Okay. Oh, no. You look so good. Good job. 3. I'm sorry. This is so good. I'm really proud.
Oh.
Ow! Probably should be bigger. Oh, sorry, bud. It's a little bit too avant-garde. See? Look how good this is! It's really not that good. Here's a big carrot. More the better to smell you with, because it's a nose. Get it? It's a carrot nose joke. Okay. Ah! It's okay, we can fix this. I have done it. All right. Right in the gut. Ow! I mean, a little lopsided, but the face is really the best. There's such emotion there. I have about an hour of daylight left. So far, it actually hasn't felt that cold because I've been moving around a whole bunch, but I'm a little bit curious, I guess, what it's gonna be like tonight once I'm just sitting in my tent and in my sleeping bag. And my cat. So as you can see, Cafe Miranda has taken a very cozy ambient vibe on. It's not like so cold that I'm uncomfortable, but I've also been moving around a whole bunch, so I'm really hungry and looking forward to climbing in my sleeping bag. So for dinner, I actually have a dehydrated meal that I made, like one that I cooked and then dehydrated. So this is a red coconut curry with rice and dehydrated vegetables and some cashews. And then I also have this thing that I'm really excited about that I made. This is a koozie that fits my stasher bag. And I made this out of Reflectix, which is like something that I use for insulation in my van. And I had some left over. And so I made this little like bag that my stasher bags and my Sea to Summit bowl can fit inside. And this is my first time using it, but I'm thinking it'll keep my food warm because I actually have to let boiling water sit in this bag for about 20 minutes. I think that's about 2 cups. Oh, Spark! I forgot to mention, I found it. I'm gonna drink my little thing of whiskey. This is good whiskey. Not like I would know the difference, but tastes good. tastes like whiskey. I like whiskey. Oh, boiling. Amazing. Okay, yay. All right, so food goes in the koozie, water goes in the bag. Stasher bags are really cool for this reason because you can like pour boiling water straight into them. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna give this a little stir and then let it sit for like 20 minutes, which is truly the absolute worst. Oh, I wonder if I could just... So cold. In recent news, Miranda finds out that ice is cold. I keep looking over and being like, there's somebody there, but it's just my snow person. So cozy. God damn it. So it has been 14 minutes, which I'm gonna call close enough to 20 minutes because I'm hungry. Oh, it smells so good. Wow, that is like steamy, steamy. Oh man, it's so good. You got green beans, onions. These are so good. I did a good job. Good job, me. I moved my string lights from my little cafe back into my tent, so I have some nice cozy lighting in here. It is 26 degrees, but I actually feel really warm. I mean, I'm wearing still all my jackets from before, and then I'm also wearing this like insulated poncho, and I'm inside 2 sleeping bags. It's about 10 o'clock at night, which is like my normal bedtime. I actually expected I'd go to sleep a lot earlier than that because it got dark so early, but I had too much fun building my little snow cafe. I have my dog inside my sleeping bag, like at my feet, way in. Oh my gosh, that actually looked a little scary. She's cozy, I promise. There is a possibility for snow tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping there's not a ton of accumulation, but otherwise it's been really a beautiful day. Good night. Good morning! It is 8 a.m. I've been awake for about an hour and a half, but I haven't left my sleeping bag. How'd you sleep, Popper? It is very cold, but I actually slept really well last night. I think the combination of my closed cell foam pad and my sleeping pad was like perfect, and sleeping in this 0-degree bag was great. I got a little bit of snowfall last night before going to sleep, which was actually a really nice sound to listen to on the outside of the tent. And yeah, overall I actually slept really, really well. Feeling warm, but also kind of lazy. Oh my gosh, look at her. Yeah, I like don't really want to get out of my tent. Oh! And she's out. And she's off. Alright. Come back. Make sure you come back. So I had my breakfast and I got all bundled up, and I am going to now go snowshoe around in this awesome field where I got to camp last night. This has been my snow camping adventure. If you have never snow camped before, I hope this inspires you to give it a shot. I was definitely really impressed by how much fun it was to play in the snow and how warm and cozy it could be. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the REI channel for more videos. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. I will see you all in the wild. Bye. Wait, how does it go? All right. Good job.